Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Jay.
2022, and it's Tuesday. I was going to make this meeting occur at 2:22 a.m., but I didn't have much of a turnout.
Yeah, who would be up by then?
Exactly, or who was just getting to sleep by then. It is now 6:37, and we will begin the VPC Valley Photo Club membership meeting after just a few words. Welcome to all of you. It's great to see you and at least hear you for those that have your video off on the Zoom platform. For about a year now, amateur and pro photographers have enjoyed participating in the VPC Valley Photo Club. Our club members are beginning, intermediate, and advanced photographers who collaborate on photos, ideas, critiques, and techniques. VPC holds monthly Zoom meetings where suggestions on improving photographs are heard. When we have a guest speaker present a short learning session, it'll be on equipment, post-production software, Photoshop, Lightroom, Affinity, capturing images with some devices such as smartphones, be it digital SLRs, be it film cameras, or even mirrorless. We're also going on field trips on occasion, not necessarily with VPC as a club in itself, but we may be going with our friends from LA Photo Scene or LA Street Photography, et cetera, et cetera. We have a lot of Facebook groups out there that have memberships that have learned to cross-pollinate, so we support one another. We wind up in some of LA's most iconic locations. I've lived here since 1965, and in the last 3 years, I've learned about more places that are within an hour and a half from my home than I ever dreamed were possible. We have fun and share years of talent and knowledge amongst our membership. Did you know VPC requires no dues for membership? And at this time, there's no plan for that to change. VPC is not a nonprofit 501c3. VPC is of its membership and for its membership. There are quite a few core users of the VPC resources. If you're here, you're most likely a part of that core. Thank you. Continue your posting of photos, likes, and comments on the Facebook private group. Contributions to the Tuesday Newsday newsletter and links for educational shares as well as self-written articles are really needed and certainly will be appreciated. Once we have chatted a bit on the topic of black and white or color, we're going to begin with the members' photo share tonight. We have some wonderful photos to look at together. Let me see, there are 29. I started out with like 7 and was worried that I wasn't going to have more than 7 to get the meeting going. So thank you very much for your entries. Some of the entries are in duplicate and triplicate and quad because I did reach out to my core users just in case we didn't have enough photos. But I think we're going to have time to see all 29 and they're wonderful. So the first thing we're going to do is speak a little bit amongst ourselves, kind of as we did in the mingle. But the topic is going to be, well, let me just read it here because the idea came from someone that is in our club. And if this goes like it's supposed to, no, it doesn't. Oh my goodness, did I take a picture of it? So in essence, here we go. I'm just going to read the text. When post-processing a photo, do you, as a photographer, decide if it's going to be color, black and white? For example, and I'm trying to speak in the third person. For example, I tend to choose color or black and white and then begin the process. I've noticed in the street groups, some people will change a color photo to black and white if the street group on Facebook is strictly a black and white group. Some images are intended to be color. For example, when someone is using light to paint, when I process my images, I generally think an image is stronger as one or the other, and I'm not so flexible. I'd like to hear you guys talk about that for a bit. How do you make a determination whether you're going to go color or black and white? And I know some joke around and say, well, I bought black and white film, so I don't have much of a choice. But no, seriously, I'm curious how you guys make that decision when you're out there photographing.
Hey, I'm going to trade in my color camera for a black and white only camera. In other words, I go out right now. I choose before I shoot, not after.
Is that something that you're strict about? Do you go out there with the motivation that this is going to be a black and white session? I'm sorry. Yeah, black and white. And I'm not going to deviate from that. That's what I'm doing today. That's my project.
Yeah.
Or do you allow the influences of the environment dictate whether or not you're going to go to color?
No, I make up my mind that I'll be shooting black and white before I even go out.
That's an interesting point, because sometimes before I leave the house, actually I do the preparation the night before, I'll make a decision. Am I going to take my 35 millimeter, and that's going to be the only lens I'm going to shoot with, even if I regret it when I'm downtown Los Angeles or at Balboa Park or at the beach, wherever I am. Am I going to regret it? Bad. I'm going to learn to shoot with it and zoom with my feet. So yeah. I guess those decisions are being made about color and black and white for you as well. Anybody else?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the point is I make it before the post process, not when I'm opening up in the Lightroom Photoshop and say, oh, maybe it look good, it look better in black and white, or look better in color.
I understood that. Yeah, Lynn, you have.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I live near Arboretum, so when I go out there, I mean, I go there often enough for lunch break. You know, it's like 10-minute drive for me. That's when I walk out there with my digital camera, crop sensor. I mean the Fuji XS1 with the macro lens, because I already know, or I already make up my mind what I'll be shooting at the Arboretum. So I would have, a camera as combination of, IPS and OIS, because I'm too lazy to carry the tripod, and I will shoot in color.
Kong, I get that, but Lynn is like, she's biting at the bit here, and I want to hear from her. I haven't seen her in a couple months.
I don't know. Oh.
Hold on, Ken. I hate to moderate, but I'm going to mute everybody if I have to. Lynn, please, let's hear from you.
I shoot in RAW because when I like surprises.
Wait. Hold on a second. Shooting in RAW and shooting in color and black and white are very, very different. We're talking black and white versus color.
I shoot in RAW and then I convert to black and white.
Awesome.
I don't go out with a disposed thought of I'm shooting black and white today because surprises pop up. You know, you're in the desert and all of a sudden you find an old mine shaft or something that you want it to look for the time period it was functioning. Yes. So I will convert it then. And I use there's several programs you can use to do that. And because I'm just not that kind of a girl. You know, I can't make up my mind to go, I'm shooting black and white only. I can't.
That's the way I am also. On the street, you never know what you're gonna come across.
Yeah.
So
I feel the same way. I would shoot
in color, sometimes I will visualize this picture that I'm shooting. It's going to look nice in black or white, but I'm not going to, excuse me, I'm not going to shoot black or white. It's when I post-process it, it's in color. And then I'll say, now I'm going to make it look what black or white is going to look like. And then I will convert it to black and white. I try to get that dramatic effect in a black and white picture compared to a color picture, though I still tend to like color a little better because that's the way I see things.
Yeah, I think you guys have a commitment issue.
For me,
Just a joke, just a joke.
You have more range to play with, as I wrote in the chat. Yeah, I've attended some professional photographer seminars where they had mentioned it's good to start in color. That way you have, you can lessen and darken the contrast in some areas and not. So in post-processing, you have a larger range to play with after.
Or depends on if being in color is going to add or subtract from the image, from the idea of the image.
And a lot of times, a color image isn't necessarily as good as you would like it to be when you present it, and turning it or converting it in software to black and white gives a beautification to it that you couldn't accomplish any other way.
I mean, I mean, I don't want to go too deep into this, but you have in the old day, I mean, whatever the raw film you get in your camera, you can't change. I mean, that's it, it's still raw, but you can't change it. I mean, you put a black and white roll in your camera, you shoot black and white. The beauty nowadays with digital, you can set the preview. Even if you shoot raw, you can set the preview to a certain film type. And my preview with my current, do it all black and white and color is, I mean, always set it at monochrome, high contrast. But that depends on how or your style of shooting, right? I don't go out there and looking for color. I'm going out there and looking for contrast and subject matter or content. So black and white, it suits me best.
It lends itself.
But that's my style, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It lends itself to that. I get that. I get that. And you know what? When I play back these YouTube here, I'm going to regret that I didn't rehearse better my posing of the question, because I'm hearing the answer to the question I actually posed, but it's different than the point I wanted to try to make. And because of that, and because I get to see everybody's face and the lack of interest at this point, I want to begin this meeting. So thanks for the topic that was brought up. I'm sorry I didn't deliver it better. You know who you are. If somebody else wants to bring up a topic for discussion for the next meeting, I promise I'll deliver it better, or I'll let you deliver it and we can have a nice debate about how that works. So I'm going to begin the meeting with our slideshow, and that means I have to share my second screen here. And when I do that, you get to see a red screen. And I'll wait just a moment so everybody to put their wine glasses down and take a look at what's going to be here.
That was beautiful.
I like the animal porn you had up there.
I am telling you people, we are in for a real treat tonight. I just got goosebumps when some of these photos came in. They're really fabulous. Thank you, people. Thank you very much. To adhere to my randomly selected fill the frame, I mean, that can be hard to do, but nobody asked me for explanations, so you carried through really well on that. And Love is in the Air was a good topic, but I don't know if Valentine's worked against me or for me on that. But we got some love is in the air, let me tell you. Maybe a little too much loving. But that's what we decided as we go through the photos. And if there are any babies born, we'll know why. Okay, so I'm going to begin the photo share as soon as I get a little bit organized here. I don't know, Microsoft decided to do an update and they took the taskbar off my second window. So I'm having a little trouble trying to figure that out. We're going to begin the meeting now with our very first photo share, and I'm going to start with 2 minutes on the clock. I don't want to exceed 3. And I'm going to try to keep a nice pace. Most everybody here knows my phone number, so you can text me if you feel we're moving too slow or too fast. That would really help me, so thank you. And with that, I won't pause any longer. Bam, screen 2. Are we sharing? We're sharing. Wow. Our first photo is called Apricot Blossoms.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I'll start the clock. That would be nice. So what's beautiful about it?
Subject matter.
Floating.
Yeah.
Flowers look like floating, and it's just light, beautiful feeling.
I like that it fills the frame. It met the criteria of the assignment.
Wish it were a bit more in focus.
I see it being.
I think the black background makes it stand out. It's like it's coming right toward you.
I don't see a problem with focus. I see a shallow depth of field. I see beautiful focus here. And on the same plane, I see focus here. And that's a really interesting texture. And then I see how it fades out in the back here. I'm kind of pleased with it, considering that it's not a stacked photograph and it wasn't necessarily manipulated to be all in focus like some macros are manipulated to be all in focus. Anybody have an opinion on that?
I'd like to know what f-stop was used.
Interesting question. Wonder if I can offer that to you. 5.6.
5.6.
At 300 millimeter.
Wow. That's a very shallow depth of field.
300 millimeter macro lens with a,
Thanks.
I mean, it had to be tripod because I'm surprised that 500 or 300.
Handheld.
Wow.
On a windy day in my own freaking backyard yesterday.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that my apricot tree, which is a grafted tree, it grows apricots on the left and it grows nectarines on the right. And I'm just so thrilled with how many of these blooms are on that tree, because these apricots, if I can beat the birds to it, they're very, very delicious. And now for
run out of time, huh?
Now for our next photo.
Yeah.
Beach volley.
Great picture.
Great capture.
Great sport picture.
Yeah.
Captures the action.
Boy, does it.
It's everything.
It's clear, it captures the action, and it's so colorful and nice.
I so love this. I love the proof of sand here. It's
yeah, that's true.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Looks like you're playing you too.
Yeah, don't you feel like you're a part of the game? Exactly.
Yeah.
Love that you said that. Who said that?
Linda.
Thank you. That was wonderful. That was my first impression, like I'm here playing the game.
Because you kind of like at that eye level thing. So it's just got you into that scene. Wow.
As far as improving this photo, I can't even make a suggestion. I think it checked all the boxes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
The focus on this is perfect because your eye goes immediately to her hand, and the hand is the one thing that's in really sharp focus. And the ball itself is in good focus. Everything else is just a little off, but it really takes you right there to the action.
Yeah, and that poof of sand, I'm telling you, the shutter speed, whatever makes this happen right there is just wonderful.
Okay, may I?
Please.
It is a fantastic photo. However, the subject was full field of frame.
Yes.
So I don't understand how you do it then. I thought it was.
What do you mean?
I don't disagree with you, and I'm glad that you brought that up, because quite frankly, the photograph does not meet the criteria of the assignments.
Right.
The photo is fantastic.
It's splendid.
The person who sent it to me is not here tonight. The person that sent it to me responded in my plea for, I need more photos, please. Are we done? So I appreciate the effort made, and I had to classify it as one or the other, and it certainly wasn't Love is in the Air.
No, she's in the air.
And her name is Love.
And frankly, you're probably in love.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, there we go. And our next photo, I don't know what that happened. Our next photo is titled Decadent Beauty. I love the color. And this is one time when I would not have chosen black and white.
Definitely not.
I love the grain too.
And what I also like that I wasn't sure I liked it at first. I'm not going to mince words here, but there's so much texture as opposed to grain. This really works. There's a lot of texture. And when I compare it to my apricot bloom, here's the focus on this plane. And we kind of lose it over here, but we have so much beautiful texture that it's almost a side ground to what I think is just such an attractive photo. And now I'll let you speak.
Speaking of black and white, I think for the most part, I would never make flowers black and white. Flowers, it's all about their color.
Yes.
Smell, but you can't smell it on the computer anyhow.
True.
And I've seen very
Disagree.
flowers in black and white that I appreciate. Have seen some.
I've shot dahlias before in black and white and gotten really cool silhouettes and in wonderful textures among the on the flower. But I agree with you. I think flowers are generally speaking, they work really best unless they're like, this one's a spent flower, so it has a lot of texture. And unlike Jay, I think you could do some fun stuff with this in black and white too.
I didn't say you couldn't do this one in black and white. I think it's beautiful in black and white. I've already tried it.
Okay, I misunderstood.
I think the textures here and the plane of focus and the blur that you get here, this is just beautiful in black and white. But I see the validity in Helene's statement that flowers should be colorful. They should be pretty. But this has a place. This really does. Well, artistically, it has a place. And
I disagree on the black and white. I think the color look is much better. I know I should mostly black and white, but I think this should be in color. The only thing I suggest is go in between, reduce the saturation.
Okay, good idea.
And then that will bring out the texture more, but you won't lose the color.
Good point,
I
Tom.
mean,
good point.
Excellent.
Not even a compromise. It's a very, very good suggestion. Maybe we'll see this picture again before the year is over.
I like it just the way it is.
Yeah, no, I didn't say I didn't.
No.
I do too. I like it in color.
Right.
DT, okay, so downtown LA, Hope Street.
Oh, wow.
And I can leave this on the screen.
The frame.
That's
I
so
can leave
different.
this on screen all night long. I can't stop looking at it. This is just, if I was giving it a score, I'm sorry, people. This is like a 10 in my heart. It really is so well done.
So different.
My opinion.
You know, this reminds me of a painting I saw where every time I see it, I see something different.
That's
new.
my point.
Yeah.
Take a look. Take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. See this 8? It resembles a penis. Let's not say it doesn't. Okay, this right here is replicated right here. And I don't understand how that reflection worked, but it does. And then you see the 110 freeway here, and you see it here in reverse. It's just, you can, it's like, where's Waldo, for goodness sake? It just has captured me. I've spent a lot of time looking at this photo, and I'm so glad it was entered. I am so pleased with this photo and being able to show it to you. Is the maker here? Does the maker want to speak about it? What was the inspiration?
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe, and welcome. I didn't want to embarrass you, but this is spectacular. Talk about the inspiration, would you please?
Thank you. I was looking at the balcony, and I can't stop watching the car move. And I said, that looks like the cars are moving on second floor or third floor. And I want to catch the illusion that it's a street above the street level, and this is in motion. And the squares that you see are meaning the tenants or the people inside the building have the lights on.
Oh, really?
So if you look at, it's not all black. So,
oh, like that one there, and that one there, and that one there.
Yes.
Like the wallpaper inside that apartment, or what have you.
Yes. So the inside the occupants have the lights on, and so the reflection that you see is the windows that the lights are off.
Oh, wow.
And so if you go down the street level, you follow the car, go down to the bottom part, those are all display window.
Oh,
Go down.
these here.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, these here. Okay, so
Yeah, those are windows that is lighted.
Joe, where were you? What level were you? You were not on the street level. There's no way. You're looking down, right?
Yes.
And so where are you? Fourth floor, fifth floor of another building?
I was on the 6th or 7th floor. I can't remember.
And what made you choose to go with this angle of view? Was that just happenstance, or?
I look at it. I need to capture the scene that I'm looking at. I need to share it, and so I played with it. And there was others, but this was my best presentation since we're only allowed one. So that's what I got.
I love it. I love it. Good job. And I don't want to keep it on the screen too much longer because we have to be fair. But this is just beautiful. Thank you for entering it. I love this photo. Can't wait to see your photos next month. The next one is by the title of Evil Eye.
That should fill the frame.
Yes.
It fills the frame.
It's just evil.
Actually, I don't.
Looks like an emu.
Someone needs a shave.
Beautiful.
Cool.
It's an emu. I was thinking Jack Nicholson.
Oh.
Yes.
And the smile could either be evil or not, but it's just sort of seemed that yellowish color didn't seem as warm and sweet as sometimes an amber is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
like that you can see the textures like on the top of the feathers. I mean, you can, it's very clear like that, like especially above the eye and where the white part is.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Reminds me of an old man's bushy eyebrows.
And you look at those often?
No, but sometimes they look at me. Sometimes they look at me. You can't help but like, what's that behind me in the grocery store line?
Every time I look in the mirror.
It could be just me, but I would like to see the eye a little bit brighter and sharper.
Yeah, I think it's a little soft. Yeah, I think the yellow needs to be brighter.
But it's a pretty cool picture.
Yeah.
It's missing the one thing that I think Terry talks about is a glint. I like that it meets the criteria. I like the sharpness across the entire plane. And I could see the benefit in this particular photo, if we're going with the title Evil Eye, that there isn't a glint and that it is kind of subdued orangey brown. So I get it. I think sometimes the title can work towards the artist's message. I like it. I like it. We're not scoring photos though, so.
With it being full picture there, the mouth, I mean, it looks like a huge bird. So if the mouth were to open, it looks like it could swallow you whole.
Yeah, right? Okay, and we go from Evil Eye to Flamingo. No, wait, how did that happen?
That's a hell of a flamingo.
No, you know what? I really don't even know. I'm going to have to just go, oh, I know why. Because somebody titled it Filling the Frame. This is elephant face. That's okay. We're good. I apologize. I won't. I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move photos forward without announcing them. Elephant face.
I love this picture.
Talk about
top around the eyes. You can see the hair and stuff. It's all sharp.
Yeah.
How did my document get messed up? I'm so sorry, people.
And this is like a Dalmatian elephant. I mean, who knew that there were all these spots?
No. Okay.
Works for the fire department.
Yeah. Got the hose.
Uses his trunk
built-in
as a hose.
Yeah.
This beautiful texture.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
here's
but
Flamingo, yeah.
you know, things just keep going bad on me. I don't know why.
Well,
The texture in the trunk here, these wrinkles, this oil of Olay is not working.
Yeah.
It was
And
the same
beautiful. And the eyelashes. Gorgeous.
So was this LA Zoo?
I think so.
So why I brought that up is because I knew whose it was, and I wasn't sure if she was going to speak and claim it. There's two places she could have taken this photo. Elaine, you either took it where there was nothing but wires and cables going across the elephant den, and you had your super zoom and you nailed it, or he was out and about where the waterfall is, and you had a little more openness to deal with and less cables to deal with.
I think this is an old picture. I don't know if that elephant enclosure was finished when I took this. I'm thinking it was around 2013. I don't think the elephant enclosure was done then. And I don't think I didn't go through a bunch of wires and things.
2019.
I got to zoom.
July 20th.
Oh, 2019?
July 20th.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at a lot of pictures the last couple of weeks. Haven't been able to do much of anything else.
Beautifully done.
But did you ever notice that they got hair all over their trunk and hair all over everything?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, now I do. Now I can see it.
I didn't even notice it till I looked just now.
Needs a little waxing.
Ew.
Okay, so now because I renamed the file in process, E comes before F and evil I comes before flamingo. So we're going to get to see a flamingo again for a second.
Nice, Elaine.
I mean an evil eye for a second.
What, Lynn?
Nice. I was with you.
2019?
I was with you, especially for the other one.
This is titled Flamingo.
Not a flamingo.
That little glint in the eye. I like that. That's not something you can always count on, but it's nice when it happens.
I like this picture a lot, and I find more lately than a long time ago that flamingos are really hard to get good pictures of. The LA Zoo used to have the brighter salmon colored flamingos, and the young zookeepers there that you talk to, they don't even remember, but I got pictures of them. But these birds are very hard to get a good picture of, I think. So I think this is really excellent.
I like how the eye draws you down to the beautiful feathers.
Yeah.
Lovely plumage. This bird looks a little nefarious too. I mean, it could be evil because it's like shading its, face.
The old-fashioned villain. The cape.
I like that it meets the criteria. It filled the frame. I like the crop. If it was cropped, I like the crop. It's taking away a little piece of the head, taking away a little piece on the neck. I enjoy this. This is well done.
I like the texture of the feathers below.
Because I'm reading the watermark, I'm going to even say it's level. Does the maker want to speak? Have to unmute. Does the maker want to speak? This wasn't the LA Zoo, was it?
I can speak. No, this was Santa Barbara Zoo.
Cool. You had a field day, didn't you? When did you take this photo?
I was there last month.
Yeah, I saw some of your photos on Facebook page. This is beautiful, Helen.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I went through twice, and the lighting was just so fantastic. So I really had a field day.
What's it cost to get into that zoo nowadays?
I think it's $15 if I'm not mistaken.
Reasonable.
Yeah, but what I will say, if you've seen the set of pictures, they have a brand new exhibit called Australian Walkabout. You get to go into I think it's a 10,000 square foot habitat with the emus, kangaroos, and wallabies, and shoot them unobstructed. And you can get as close to them as they will allow you. And it's included in the price of admission. So if you can do it, I highly recommend it.
How much is it?
I think it's
$15 to get into the zoo, if I remember correctly.
This one is titled Flower. I'm sorry, Ellen, please don't take offense. I'm watching the clock.
Sure.
This one is called or titled Flower. The maker's not present. It's the maker's first attempt at a photo submission. And he's kind of an honorary member of the Facebook group because he really isn't a photographer other than, you know, family pics with a smartphone and what have you. And this was a smartphone photo that he posted to our group. And I put it through a program. I'm looking for the title of that program right now, which basically is like Snapseed. You click and pray. Whatever's going to happen, happens. And it's called PhotoPos Pro 3. And I sent it to my friend Albino and I said, can I post this for you? It's not like we're doing critique. We're just sharing beautiful photos. And he said, yeah, I like it. Go ahead. So now that you have the backstory and you understand where it's coming from, this is a real flower. On the Facebook page, you'll see it, the whole flower standing like in one of his rooms. I think an outdoor shaded room. The pot, the wastebasket next to it, the long stem, the brilliant color. And I just processed it in one click.
I love that star image around the darkness.
This, right? This star, right? This.
Yes.
It's great, isn't it? Nature's wonderful.
Composition's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I kind of responsible for that, so thank you.
Well, I thought it was great originally.
Okay. You still do, I hope.
No, it's great.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much a one click can do. I did have to crop it, so I was creative with cropping.
You see the shadow and the petal? Pretty somewhat symmetry with the object itself. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta go back to not my worksheet. The next.
I love that picture.
Thank you. It's for sale. The next photo we're gonna look at is called Geisha.
Ooh, that's nice.
And I can't tell if it fills the frame or not. It fills my screen.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh my God. It's
stunning, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now picture me looking like that.
That's some picture.
First time I
Well,
went
you need more sun then.
Take off the glasses.
No, the first time I went to Japan, they made us get dressed up. I was a apprentice geisha, if you can imagine.
Can I ask a question about the crop, somebody else's opinion? To me, that face is just the whole picture. And I don't know, to me, the flower and the hair just aren't that important. I'd like to see a portion of it. I'm just curious. I mean, the eyes are just popping.
Yeah, I've already played with the cropping on this, Lynn. Very intuitive of you. I won't do it until the clock runs out, but I will crop for you because that was my That was my, and not that I wanted to change the photo, just that her eyes are, I mean, the way they're darted over the side, there's no blood vessels in them. It's just, there's just beauty there. And I wanted to focus on her face. So yeah, we're getting close to where I can do that. Control R is crop in this program. So I'm gonna hit Control R. Oh no, I guess it's not that.
Yeah, it looks good in black and white.
Oh, it does look good in black and white.
Either way.
So it does. Control Z. Do you want me to leave it black and white?
Oh, it looks
Looks
really
nice in black and white. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'll share that with the guy who's not here who made the photo. It does look good in black and white. So that was a mistake for a reason. Let me go back to trying to figure out how to get my cropping tool to show up. Oh, it's Control X.
Yeah.
So who wants to help me crop?
Dan.
Nothing to crop.
No. We have an idea here. Lynn and I have an idea. Do you want her forehead or do you want hair on her forehead?
My hair.
Do you want chin or no chin?
Definitely the chin.
Yeah.
We go like this and we're going to leave the flowers in it, or are we going to go more?
No, the flower too blurry.
Flower.
We're going to go like this.
A little more flower.
Yeah.
No, the picture's good the way it was.
Yeah.
And it's even better. It's
in
even
black
better.
and white.
It's even better in black and white.
Yeah.
Well, I like it in color.
I like it in color because it has impact, but you know what? The black and white makes that
dramatic.
So much
it's
better.
really nice in black and white.
Yeah, it has better contrast.
So pure.
So here's what I'm going to suggest to the person who made it is to put it in black and white and crank up the red. So he gets a better mid-tone out of it. That's what my suggestion is going to be to the maker. Okay, we're on to the next photo. It's going to ask me if I want to save. And our next photo is called...
By the way, Lynn,
Holy
you weren't
Smile.
with me.
Holy Smile. Go ahead.
Different kind of geisha.
Nice.
Ciao, ciao.
Is it splitting up the frame?
In the corner.
I'm just thinking the mess in that car on the way home. I mean, this is a really bad first date.
And the mess is real, and on your cameras, it can be very real too. I love the way the eye on the left side is, I mean, it's perfect, like she's right there. The other one's in shade, so it's not as bright, but it's good too. They're sharp.
You have the catch light.
So that's what it's like to have nice teeth.
I like the color, the contrast of the green and
color
the green,
is great.
the green and the red in her hair.
Hey, put it in black and white.
The green and the red.
No, this don't look good. No.
This is not black
Jay,
and white.
Jay, could you crop it so that it is full frame?
Well,
so the frame is full, it filled up.
I'm trying to. It said Control X, right? Well, why the hell doesn't that work? So you want me to? I'm just going to do my own crop.
Yeah.
Full frame here.
No. Crop it so the eye will be on the tug, on the line of tug.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Go down, there, right there.
I think that's more impactful.
Now make
it
black and white.
That's stronger.
That is stronger.
Yeah, much stronger.
It's stronger, but you know what? I don't know if I like my crop.
No.
The sides needed to be cropped more.
Yeah, I didn't like my crop. I'm not embarrassed to say that. The sides, and I think I need this white. I really think I need that white flower in there.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's good.
Better.
Yeah, that's much better. Yeah.
Yep.
I regretted when I cropped the first time that I lost the little white flower. It's not distracting. It's important.
Well, this brings her eye out. I mean, very impactful. Love this.
Okay, so that's fill the frame. Okay, maker. Now we're going for the Ice Queen.
Ooh.
Ah.
Let me guess who it is.
Yeah, go ahead, guess.
Diana?
Beautiful.
Is it Diana? Would it be me?
It's got
yes.
The signature Diana.
Yeah.
I want to crop this. I want to show you something that.
No crop. This is
no.
perfect.
No, it is perfect. Of course, perfect is perfect. But I have got to show you what I'm thinking here. I've got to show you what I'm thinking. Got to show it to you.
Half a photo.
No.
No.
No, sorry.
No way.
No way.
That's better.
No,
yeah.
That's much better.
There's more dark and light contrast.
Yeah.
When you crop half, it makes the picture kind of muted. It's just like no contrast.
I appreciate that.
I mean, if I play with it, I would get everything black and white except her eye.
Oh, there you go. You could try that, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna pop that out.
You could cut it in half like you did, Jay, but make sure the whites of the eye are really white.
Right.
And that would be contrast.
You think that's enough contrast?
I do.
Yeah. Actually, the texture on the black part there's a lot of white spot texture on it.
Yeah, we can take those spots out though.
No, we can keep the spots.
I really like it the way it is.
How did you do it?
Yeah.
Anna, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. How did you do that?
Well, it's my older daughter likes to do cosplay, so tortured my younger child. Then it was like I took this picture in our bathroom, and then I don't know, Photoshop, I guess, probably.
What's all over the face?
Like I think she spattered some just paint on, face paint or something like onto her face.
Okay. It's really cool.
I'm going to move on to the next photo, if that's okay. And it's titled Jamestown Church.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is that love in the air or frame? Still in the frame.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a little bit of fill the frame with love in the air.
Yes.
Just a sidebar, if you're not looking at the chat is pretty lively tonight and it's enjoyable if you want to read through it. And by the way, those direct messages, thank you. I'm acknowledging them globally. Thank you. I appreciate what you said there. But let's make use of the chat if you wish. Try to chat to everyone. This church is where? Jamestown? Really? There are so many Jamestowns, though. There's a Jamestown in every state in the union. I checked. So can I hear more about where this is and what's the inspiration?
Jamestown, Virginia.
Okay. And what's the inspiration? Was this a vacation trip? Was this all the people that showed up to your wedding? What's going on?
This church dates back to I believe 1609.
Oh, hence the candle power in the
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they're ready for any blackout.
The full
they don't have blackout.
With the aisle down, it makes you want to walk down the center.
Oh.
I like how it pulls you in that way.
Red table gives you a reward.
Yeah.
Is
that like the red wedding?
Oh yeah. That's neat, Bob.
So it looks to me like a triangle puzzle. How many triangles do you see here?
Oh, sure. I've seen that on Facebook.
Yeah, this looks like a triangle puzzle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those benches don't look very comfortable though.
I like the
if you had
photo.
to sit for a long wedding.
What was the gear used for this photo?
A Samsung Galaxy S10.
Computational photography. I love it. I love it. Absolutely beautifully done. I like where you were standing. Your point of view was good. The symmetry is, it's interesting to me because you have this one lone pew, if you want to call it that, and then you're evened up here, and I like it. I like your point of view.
Thank you.
Did you use the wide angle or just a normal on the S10?
Just a normal stock Galaxy S10.
Well, they have 3 settings, right? Wide angle, normal, and telephoto.
No,
I thought it was T-Mobile and Sprint and and
no. I'm talking about
all of the zooming. I mean, is digital, and this is just a normal, normal angle.
It's S21 has 3 cameras.
Yes, the S10 have 3. I mean, 2 for taking picture. So you get anyway. Hey, it's in black and white.
Jurassic venue. Again, this was not necessarily someone who was cognizant of filling the frame. This was someone who was submitting a photo to make things happen for me. And it does fill the frame. I mean, right? I mean, it does.
Yeah. Is this a photo of a painting?
In a weird kind of way.
Oh, it looks cool.
How do I turn off this stupid annotation that's right there, that little blue line? It needs to go away.
Is this a photo of a painting, maybe? I'm just looking at all the lines that are going down, and it just kind of looks like it's a photo, but it's on canvas.
Or an added texture.
Oh, maybe that's true, yeah.
Or it was a scanner photo with a bad scanner.
It looks like the texture isn't on the dinosaur or the tree. Looks like it's the sky that was maybe dropped.
That's actually true, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what I think happened here is this is a photo that was posted to Facebook and then downloaded from Facebook to submit. I think what you're seeing
makes sense.
In the grain is a degradation of the photograph, because the information lended to me here is Facebook.
This picture makes me feel off balance, and it's not intentional, but that
vertigo.
That palm tree is so severely bent over.
Yeah.
Like gonna fall to the dinosaur.
This one too is bent over the other direction. So it's a very wide angle lens. And I like the feeling of the vertigo it's giving me. It's very, very conducive for the photo. What's up there?
Well, especially if that were a real dinosaur, it would be, it gives you that vertigo like, oh my God, it's scary.
Is that
vegetarian?
Was that taken in Cabazon?
Maker's not here.
Oh.
I don't think it is. I just don't remember the other ones being there.
Oh.
This is cool.
Mailboxes.
Now that's full frame.
Filling the frame.
Colors are great.
3D.
I get the feeling that I left the 3D theater with my glasses on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the maker is not here tonight.
I really like it. I wish I knew what they did to make it look just like that.
The repeating patterns are really interesting with the lighting.
Yeah, and the color.
Is it a 3D process?
I don't know, but there is a watermark at the very bottom, so we can ask him.
Oh.
And I'm sure we can just ask that on Facebook page. Hey, Ken, we saw your photograph and we want to know the process of those mailboxes. And, you know, the upper, as far as composition goes, this one at the top left being open is interesting to me.
Yeah, to me
And
too.
I'm gonna leave this photo on the screen for a moment. I'm being called. I need to, I'm not gonna explain it. I need to walk away. I'll be right back. So please enjoy the video. I mean, the picture for a moment longer.
Hey, in case anyone is interested, that elephant was taken in 2019. Lynn, you weren't with me. And yes, Jay was right. It was near the waterfall. I happened to be with my family at the time.
I was with you on the other one, though.
Which other one?
I think you have another one in here.
I do, but I don't think you were with me. I think I was alone.
Same picture.
Huh?
You have a near same picture.
An elephant?
No, your next one.
How do you know what it is?
They showed it in the beginning.
Okay.
Slideshow.
I'll take a look.
She have a special zoom lens that you can see ahead.
Yeah.
That F never stops. Never mind.
Yep.
Back. And I'm gonna run to the next photo because I don't know how long I was gone. And the next photo is called Old Surfer Smile.
I like this picture. It's surprising with the hat on his head that the eyes are so clear.
Can you say blackheads?
Yeah.
Can you say oral hygiene?
This will make a very
this is
great picture.
This is such a fantastic picture because it's the emotion is there.
Yeah, but it will make a powerful black and white image.
Yeah, try it in black and white. This one not.
And
you guys like that I do that, huh?
Even I think it would be good in black and white. There you
and
go.
then if you can adjust the exposure, get it a little bit darker.
A little contrastier.
Contrast and darker. That's gonna bring out all his you know, what I try to do is bring out all his wrinkle and stuff like that. That can be powerful.
This is not working.
Bring the brightness down.
I wanted to, but this is not working. This program is just not behaving right now.
Okay.
What program is this?
Go to levels, adjust levels.
Yeah.
It's coming up on my second screen, which is just bullshit. Hear that, YouTube? I use the word bullshit.
Sorry.
Banned for a week.
Yeah, they'll cancel you.
There you go. There you go.
It won't let me open this on this screen. It will not let me open it up. And it's full screen on my other screen. We can't do this. It's ridiculous. Can't do it.
Continue to use our
As much as I want to, I really, really want to, I can't do it.
Just use your imagination on this. I mean, it's really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and totally black out the bottom right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too white, but if you turn it to black, you feel black, and get this thing down, the mid-tone down a little bit more. It's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, you might try a little highlight recovery. You won't get much, but you'll get some on the facial hair.
Right.
Okay, we're on to the next one, which is called pedal board. Pedal board.
Oh yeah.
Certainly
they are. That's what it looks like. Huh.
Cool. Octafuzz. I don't know. Wiggler.
Interesting shot.
It's for musicians.
Very cool, very sharp and detailed.
Yeah, it's quite wonderful. I'm even noticing the behind the scenes carry case.
I'm liking this meter. What would you call it? Just in from the left side. There's a meter right there, and I'm just
The VU meter.
Yeah, I'm really drawn to that. I want to see the needle move.
Right. That's quite an interesting photo. I like that. So I started the timer late on it.
Yeah, that needle is kind of retro.
I have a stereo like that. Don't make fun of it.
I have to laugh because when I started in electronics, they were all like that.
Probably the best sounding receiver I've ever owned has a VU meter like that.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really, I mean, this is like catalog material. I put this on the front cover of my my band magazine, Band Supply magazine, right?
Yeah.
And look at the names. The names are just crazy. Wiggler and Bass.
Octafuzz.
Or Drive Plus. It's called a Drive Plus. Bass Drive Plus.
Voodoo Lab.
Octafuzz.
Voodoo Lab Z Plus. Bass Exciter.
Oral exciter. What does that mean?
I don't think we want to know.
If children figure it out.
That's pretty cool. I'm going to hit the next photo up. We're looking at Ren Fair Smile.
Wow. Beautiful white teeth.
This could use a cropping.
Yeah.
I think so.
Lose the umbrella?
Yeah.
Yeah, the umbrella on the handle.
Definitely. Much better. Yeah, I love it much better.
Yeah.
You realize my crop is sloppy because it's quick. It just needs to.
Yeah, well, it's get rid of that. That's all.
So maker of this photo, if you want to fill the frame and maybe give it a little more intensity, great teeth, by the way. Want to give it a little more intensity, then maybe a crop is in order. It's a pretty photo.
Very much so.
Captured a nice moment. The glint in the eye.
Yeah.
The pretty smile, the high cheekbone. Even the earrings are, one is showing more than the other. It's very nicely done. I mean, it came together very nice. You can't tell the earrings where this, you know, how to smile or when to smile. That just happens. And back to as presented.
Yeah, the crop is much better. Yeah, the umbrella, the handle.
And if I don't
taken
have
away, it distracts from the picture.
Yeah. And if I don't have any objections, I'm gonna go my own pace. I'm gonna forget about the clock from now on. Is that okay with everyone?
Okay.
Sure. Because
What if you put it in black and white? How would this go as well?
No.
Nope.
The color's better, yeah.
No way.
Not without a lot of dodging and burning.
Right.
No way.
this photo is titled Scenic View.
Very nice.
And I would certainly say it fills the frame.
pretty.
Where is it?
Oddly enough, every picture fills the frame.
Pardon?
That's true. That's true. But I almost want to turn this one upside down and see how it looks. I think this would look.
Was added?
No, I don't. No, it was not.
Put your head sideways.
I think this works in black and white.
Yeah.
I think it's a completely different mood. It goes from dentist's office to over the couch.
Increase the contrast a little.
I can't. I'm sorry. My computer's not behaving. I'm not going to make myself crazy over it.
Fair enough.
Now this one look better in color because black and white is too busy.
Well, like I just said, from dentist office to over the couch. Black and white works, but I like it better in color.
Crop it on the bottom a little bit in black and white.
Good.
Go to black and white and crop it off.
Crop the bottom. Get rid of some of the cactus on the bottom.
So you want me to lose the bottom?
Somewhat.
No.
Just right below the mountains.
That's fine.
Try that.
It's still busy though. It's
no, it doesn't work.
No, doesn't work.
Too much sky that way.
Nope.
Yeah. The color, at least you get the green and against the dark color, the brown color. You get some, object separation there.
Looks better in color.
It's not separated in black and white at all.
I'm just
I'm
just going to do a weird crop of my own.
Up the sky.
Something is pulling me to crop it this way.
No.
I like those clouds better.
Let it pull you back.
Remove a third of the sky, then you have thirds.
Yeah, maybe because the mountain's in the middle of the photo, it just doesn't work as well.
Oh, that's better.
Still hitting that right middle. Okay.
How do you want me to do it?
Nothing.
Don't do it.
No, don't do that.
Do what you want.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, no.
Nothing.
And our next photo is called Snow Barn.
Oh, I love this one. I mean,
wonderful, wonderful. I'll even go there.
I like that.
I keep looking at this over and over again in the Facebook page. This would make a beautiful postcard.
Yeah, I saw this on Facebook, and when I look at it, it reminds me when I lived back east.
I got a question, and I'm going to be careful posing it. I don't want it to influence anybody's decisions going forward. I just want to know, by vocal, if this was posted on Facebook and then it becomes a part of the membership meeting, should there be any amount of time between the two? Is it better to just see it the first time and then post it that night? Put it up here at the Zoom meeting and then post it that night so that everyone could see it. What's your feelings on that? I'm just curious.
I prefer the other way.
You don't mind that it's been seen before and then it shows up on Zoom?
I love it when I saw it because in Facebook page, because I have time to actually absorb and understand the image.
Great.
And I couldn't care less if it's posted up here.
Photographer's choice.
Great. No, I just needed to ask, and I happen to agree it should be the photographer's choice. It's just there's been a couple questions from past photos.
Yeah,
but Jay, if we were voting on these, if we were scoring them, then yeah, I think that would add a bias. But we're not doing that.
Okay, we're good. And I only bring this up because it was brought up to me a few meetings back. Hey, I already saw that photo, and then it was on your Zoom. I said, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
You happen to remember the photo. I just wanted to hear
That's good to know, though. So, yeah.
The good picture is a good picture. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, how many times you see it, how many different format. But I don't like this format of the time format because I have no time to actually, you know, enjoy. I mean, not enjoy, but admire the picture.
I certainly appreciate that.
This is wonderful, Leonid.
It's a wonderland photo. It's just great. And I don't know if anyone else. I don't know if anyone else sees this mirroring this.
Yes.
This is. I mean, they're footprints, and it's just.
Yeah, and the shadow trees in the background on the right.
Yeah.
It just it all works.
It really does.
I like that everything is white except for the person and the barn house.
Yeah.
You could always do it in black and white.
No black and white.
Go ahead,
Please, not black.
Was this
still a winner in black and white?
Was this all in color and then
it loses
converted to black and white and left the person in color and part of the barn in color?
No, I mean I don't know, but I like it.
I like this. I
know.
It reminds me when I went back east and we had whiteouts, this is what we saw, you know. So just wondering about that, if this was a color photo and then she converted to black and white, but kept the person in color and the
no, not upside down. Okay.
I didn't do that on purpose.
I like that.
I have no idea how I did it.
That's not bad.
Put it in black and white.
That's like a Rorschach test then.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
This presentation is purposeful and I appreciate it.
Yep. Beautiful.
This photo's title is Twin Peaks.
It should definitely be in black and white.
This is called Twin Peaks. It doesn't necessarily fit the assignment.
It's Disneyland, isn't it?
It is Disneyland.
I want to go.
In my mind, I struggle. How do I crop it to make it fit? I can't.
Very busy.
But it's a nice photo to be shared with the club, and I'm glad it's here. And unfortunately, the maker's stuck in traffic and couldn't make it. The next photo is referred to as Way to Go.
I like it.
Leading lines.
Going up the trail.
That's a good title.
Where is that? That's familiar.
Stairway to Heaven.
I walked steps like that in Japan.
Oh, I did too in Japan.
It's a trail near the Pacific Coast Highway.
I wonder if I could do that again.
It's a trail someplace, Pacific Coast Highway. Where?
It's right off of the Pacific Coast Highway. There's a little walking trail that goes to an old house. It's destroyed, and there's a little waterfall there.
What city?
Right. That's by Jaylon. Jaylon is the parking lot you park in to go there. It's a pretty.
I don't remember the name of the trail, or I'll tell you, but it's right up past Malibu, and then a short trail up the hill.
Oh,
nice job.
Our next photo. Why are you looking at me?
Talk about evil eyes.
Fill the frame. How do we fill the frame?
Is it necessary?
So I'm going to go with why are you looking at me? And I'm going to go with filling the frame.
No.
Oh.
No way.
Such a mighty beast, though. I mean,
I like the whole body.
I'm talking about filling the frame.
Wow.
Actually, I cropped it significantly to get it down to this. The original
good.
picture had a lot more background. It actually looked better, but I tried to fill as much of the frame as I could and still keep all of them in there.
It was not a criticism. It was not.
No, I understand. telling you what happened. I like the original picture better than this one, but I tried to crop it a lot.
Can you do us a favor? Can you post the original picture on the Facebook group?
Sure.
That would be so cool. We'll and post it to and fro.
Will do.
What it was and what it came from. I'm sorry, what it was and what it became would be cool to see.
Sure.
Thank you, Stephen. No, I didn't mean that crop to insult.
I didn't take it as an insult.
Good. I just,
you know, the only thing is, to me, it looks like he's saying, "Can I get another beer over here?"
Banana.
Looks like that.
Autumn Paris. Okay, so we're on to our. In case you didn't notice, Fill the Frame is done. We're on to Love is in the Air. And our first photo in the Love is in the Air category is entitled Autumn in Paris.
Yeah. So
And
that was taken in 2008, a couple of years ago.
You didn't take us with you, you know. I'm
That's what I went. That's when we went a couple of years ago.
Well, yeah, I was 12 years old. But anyway,
Absolutely.
It's an analog photo. I'm pretty sure it was Ilford 400. I used to shoot a lot with Ilford 400. And
I like this photo.
I like the matching guys in the women.
I like symmetrical.
Yes, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
And the women are sitting up. That's what I.
Yes, they're the anchor. They're the walk.
No, what's happening is the women are sitting up and completely ignoring their men. One's reading a book.
That's because those guys look at, oh, I'm so tired. I walked around so much.
Well, it's hard to shop with a woman. That's a lot of work. And then you got to come out and pay $18 for parking. Kidding.
About the $18?
There's this picture here. There's this picture here. There's another one back here of this couple. There's another one here of this couple. They just had a fight. They're not talking to each other. This woman is reminiscing about some lost love. And then you have another picture here and another picture here. This is actually a threesome. And there's an argument between this gentleman hitting on this man's wife.
You know what's unique about this? Look at this person is actually reading a book. There's no cell phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a lot of cell phone already.
Right?
No? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think she's making a call right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
The phone is a flipper.
Fun in the sun.
Just real quick, back to the other one. It was good in black and white. Yeah.
This doesn't meet the criteria for Fill the Frame. And the only thing that made me put it in the Love is in the Air category was this one couple out front. They're holding hands. And that's all I could do with the photo. I'm sorry, I couldn't do more. So I don't know how I didn't get the message across, but I like the photo. I like the color, orange and yellow there, and
I like the two V's, the sand and the water.
Yeah.
And is that just my eyes? Is that guy holding somebody up in the center, or is that just the way they're? Yeah.
No.
It looked like somebody was on their shoulder.
Yes, it sure did.
Totem pole.
The horizon could be a little bit.
Yeah, but it's a sweet photo. I'm good with it. But we're done. Next photo is Happy Valentine.
Oh.
This is
not a good one.
That's so cute.
Heartfelt. This is really heartfelt. It's such a sweet photo, such innocence.
What's the text?
It's nothing. It's only to fill up the frame.
It's lorem ipsum.
I don't know what it is.
Where did you get the text?
It's put your text here.
Well, the text, well, I have a lot of different text on my, which I can put anywhere in my
library.
So you just pick something random and put it there?
Yeah.
This is a composite.
It looks good, but it
composite
I'm
photography.
really curious to what it says.
It doesn't say anything, Helene. It looks like text. It's a composite, and that's a space filler.
It's a secret message only for Helene. It explains life itself. But
this is a brush. I have a lot of brushes with a text, which you can put in any picture anywhere you want to put.
Okay.
Secret message.
The main thing was a boy with a rose.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the background is cool.
Is this boy a relation?
Yes, it's my grandson.
Congratulations, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
You ought to sell this to Hallmark.
No kidding, no kidding.
Yes.
No, I'm not allowed to show him on Facebook, so I only can show you on our meetings.
YouTube's okay, but Facebook's not. Okay, let's get him out of here really quick. I can't edit this video.
Leonid, was the texture on the back wall, was that your creation or was that an actual wall?
No, it's my creation. Everything is my creation except for the boy. We were in the kitchen and I bought roses, and suddenly he picked up one roses, start smell, and I took a picture, and then I changed the background and I put this to fill up this space. That's all.
Very good. All right. No, I appreciate that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And our next photo, Jessica Verma.
So this is my photo. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes. So the photographer's name is Jessica Verma. She passed away in 2016. I did not actually have a Valentine's Day photo of my own. So she did this project where she set up and photographed what she called lonely, sad people. And I always think of Valentine's Day as also Singles Awareness Day. So Jessica, I just thought was genius because in this photo, she's got attention to set deck. So if you look at the bookshelf, it's all nerdy stuff that she's got on the bookshelf. And she's playing the board game by herself with her teddy bear. And, you know, really attention to detail. She has the game pieces all color coordinated. So I just love this shot. And
I love the expression on her face.
The expression is incredible.
Yeah. So,
sorry.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. The game of sorry. And if you want, I can share another one that she did. I didn't submit it because I didn't know if there would be enough, but I have another one on my phone I can share. Is that okay?
And when we're done.
Okay.
Can you do it on Facebook?
Yeah, you can do it on Facebook too. I want to get to the next one. We only have like 6 more to go. And I'm very attentive to the participants' expressions on their faces. I'm seeing everybody all at once. And I want to move along, okay? And we'll, if we have time at the end, get ready, okay, Jason?
Okay.
So this one's Love is in the Air. And I mean, it doesn't even need a title. It needs censorship.
A little animal porno there, huh?
Call it what you will. Santa Barbara Zoo, I presume, and the flamingo was ashamed to look at that.
No, this looks like the LA Zoo.
This is LA Zoo.
But they haven't had the lions there for a long time, especially the male lions. Well, the male lions with mane.
Probably had a heart attack right here.
Ask Elaine, and Ellen and Debbie, we were all together that day. This was the highlight of our day.
Yeah, I don't have it that good, but I do have efforts with them.
So sad. It was the highlight of your day. Our next photo is titled, "Look at My Teeth." Look at my teeth.
Whose picture is that?
This one?
Yeah.
Ellen's.
Oh, Ellen, okay.
Ellen.
Oh, it says so. Oh, that's cool.
I love it.
Yeah, it feel the frame nicely.
Glasses.
So it's under feeling the frame, or the love is in the air?
The glasses are heart-shaped. I'm going with Love is in the Air.
Oh, okay.
It worked both.
Yeah.
It really does. Are you trying to say it goes both ways?
I like I think it's perspiration going down her cheek. Great.
I'm just cognizant of the photographer and the glass reflection.
Oh.
Yep, saw that.
It's a male, I think.
Yeah, that'll make you sweat.
Yeah, I am.
And
Nicely
here's the
done.
maker here.
Nicely done. Very nice.
Hey, question: Did you square crop the glasses out on the left side of the frame?
Yeah, I cropped them out. That's how it worked the best.
Oh, it's interesting.
I like it.
Very nice.
I like it. Very nice. Okay, and let me look at this one before.
Pasadena?
Oh.
Yes, the Doodah Parade.
Okay. The title's funny. It's even funnier when you know who the maker is. Love making is in the air.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is like the Mile High Club grounded.
2 in a row.
Is that what pigeonhole means?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hear that, YouTube.
Nicely framed.
Yeah, I just wish there was a little more shadow in this. Just
More
a little
shadow?
more shadow. That's a nitpicky thing, but you're so close that if this is a crop, I'd like to see the shadow.
Are you able to put that in black and white, this one?
Yeah, I can do that. Are you talking about a mixed marriage here?
Why would you want that in
I've
black
been trying
and white?
not to say this, but it
Yeah.
reminds me of the old saying, "Fly United."
Okay, black and white isn't bad.
No.
No,
It's got good tone in it, yeah.
You need to boost the color red and the color magenta to bring out this crest.
Yeah, texture detail.
Yeah,
texture.
Red and magenta will do that. Give it a try.
Yeah,
it's my trick.
And from the maker, it is cropped, but I don't think I would have cropped the shadow off. The wing, the one wing was basically cut off and I faked it.
Good for you.
And I put a hint of magenta in the whole picture.
Good for you.
Because I thought it made it more Valentine-ish.
No, it works. It works, and it works.
Interesting picture, really.
But I thought the pigeon's pink feet, and a little bit a hint of magenta made it work for Valentine's Day for me. I mean, plus we all know what's going on. It's love.
So with the next photo, I don't think I'm going to do a backstory, but there's some people in the group that know the backstory. And I'm just, I'm touched by this photo. It's love, mom and daughter selfie. And the maker's not here to give an expression or share about the photo, but I'll let it speak for itself.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Look at the camera.
No.
You see it right there, the little picture, right in the camera. It's perfect. Perfect shot.
Can you black and white it, please?
Say again?
Black and white, please.
Oh, no,
sure.
No moss. No moss.
Yeah, one more time. One more time.
Please not black and white. No.
Yeah.
Take
Yes.
everything away.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. I'm sorry, I do. I like it.
I like the other.
I like them both, but I like black and white. Thank you, Nora.
Well, nothing wrong with black and white, but it's just
the colors are a little saturated, I think.
I agree.
And
but I love the moment that was captured. I know the backstory, so
all too precious.
It is precious. It's timeless. It's a very meaningful mother and daughter photo.
Yeah.
I do think it is a bit saturated, but I'm seeing it on 3 different monitors, and 2 of them are saying very saturated. One is saying we're okay.
Oh, okay.
The one that's saying it's saturated is calibrated, so I'm concerned, but I'll talk to the maker. The next picture is titled, I gotta be careful how I say this, Selfie Love. Okay? If you
pull that out.
If you say that too fast, it's not too good.
That's very cute.
It's a nice
all right, I'll do it in black and white. I don't know what's wrong with you people.
No.
In black and white. I like it better.
No.
Yes.
I think it's debatable.
I like black and white on things, but I like all the color.
I think this is a wonderful picture with color because of I don't know the name of the flower on that tree.
Are they cherry blossoms? No.
Cherry blossom or crepe myrtle. It looks, I don't know. But the dandelions, the yellow dandelions, his shoes, it gives me a chance to dart around.
But the other photo with the mother and the daughter, that had more feeling to it, I think.
Yeah, I don't like this right there.
You can take that out pretty easily.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's my comment, and the angle of view is pretty.
That can be taken out. Yeah.
Once you crop that about waist level to hit the waist below her arm, and then you'll see the faces better because it'll be cropped.
Say that again to me.
Crop it right below her arm, her elbow, going up.
Full width?
No, you can
narrow it about there where my crosshair is.
Yeah, keep the camera in hand in the picture, of course. Yeah, something like that. Maybe too high, but go for that. Yeah. See how that works.
Rick, I like it.
Yeah, you see the face better.
That's sweet.
That's the bomb diggity shiznit.
Yeah.
That's better. I like it. That's better. I like it.
I really like it.
Hi, Bob.
Oh, thanks.
I really like that. Good going, Bob. Almost the stuff on his hat doesn't matter anymore.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
I really like that.
That's really sweet.
Nice picture. Very nice.
Very nice picture.
Love is in the air.
Get that a little bit bigger. This is beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful now. What a difference
better. Yeah.
that cropping made, really.
The maker here to talk or doesn't choose to?
Well, I like the way that I mentioned. I like the way that Bob suggested cropping it. I kind of like the flowers, but I could see where taking some out around his face would make it even better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Lovely photo, Lloyd. Lovely
Thanks.
moment. Were they cognizant of you being there?
They were wrapped up in themselves.
Yeah.
As well they should have been.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love this, Lisa.
Well, we know what this person wants. Look at this.
Oh, I think that's darling.
So Ken Lee light paints. And the backstory in this photo is this is his proposal to his fiance.
Wow.
To be.
Oh, that's nice.
And he
that's so sweet.
And I recollect that he practiced writing backwards. And when I think about it, he really had good fortune because like the M and the A, they're really easy. So is the Y. So he only had a few letters he had to really practice on, and that S is a bugger. You try to do that S backwards, it's kind of hard.
That's very nice. Very nice.
And that's all, folks. And I'm going to turn off the share because we need to see each other. That was a lot of photos. We went from 9 photos to 29 photos, and I didn't take out any of the ones that were extras, so to speak. There are a couple of core members that submitted as many as 4 photos. Thank you. And I don't think the show ran too long. 6:45 to 8:15. Anybody uncomfortable with that length of time?
It works.
Right?
I don't think it was bad at all.
So frankly, I don't think I'm ever going to let the photo count go past 30. That's going to be my new target, that if I go past that, I need to have another meeting. So thank you.
We have a topic for next month.
Yeah, thank you for the entries. And I know that Jason said he had another photo by that artist. And if he's ready, I'll look at Jessica Verma. If he's not ready, then we can just chat a little bit. And
yeah, I'm ready to share.
Show it so it goes to YouTube, or let me know to say goodbye now.
Yeah, I got to get going myself. I find this very, very, very interesting. I like the photos. I like the way you showed in black and white color and the cropping, that the members gave an idea how to crop the picture, how they would look.
Thank you, William. I
really enjoyed the session, honestly. I thought it was terrific.
Thanks,
Becky.
Good
stuff. You did a nice job. Jay, do we have a topic for next month?
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, I actually did have a topic for next month. But I want to confer with a couple of people. So
thank you, Jay. I got to get going. And
yeah, I'm not going to give you. Okay, so let's wave goodbye to the YouTube people, and I'm going to stop recording once you're good. And this is going to be posted probably tomorrow, and I'll notify you on Facebook.